it's Cindy. I'm going to be doing something new for my True Nero Style channel. I'm going to be doing regular favorites videos, monthly, obviously, but I'm going to be setting them up a little bit differently. So instead of just having a bunch of beauty items or fashion items that I'm just going to talk about randomly, I'm going to do them by category. And I saw a YouTuber named Joey Graceffa, I hope I'm saying his name right. Anyway, I've been introduced to him through Ingrid, and he does his favorite videos this way, and I really enjoyed watching them. I thought that they were just set up really well, and so I decided to do mine the same way. So thanks, Joey, for the inspiration. And I'm just going to add a little bit more of a fashion-y beauty spin to that kind of video. So the fashion stuff's in the beginning, and then the random stuff will be at the end. So I'll start off with my favorite new purchase of January, and that would be my Vans Skate High sneakers. So these are the classic dark blue or navy blue and kind of like a grayish blue color. Very classic, typical Vans color. And I am obsessed with these. They're so comfortable. Obviously, they're sneakers. They just fit really well. And I love that they're a bit more tough, a little bit more boyish than your typical Converse, which is what I usually wear. I'm a big fan of Converse high tops, but I've gotten really into Vans and actually bought 2 pairs this month, and I'm kind of obsessed with them. I feel like with the huge sneaker trend that's coming out for spring, wedge sneakers are really, really hot. Isabel Marant sneakers kind of led the charge on that. These kind of give that chunky, larger sneaker look without the heel, keeping it a little bit more boyish and a little bit more dressed down, which I really like. And plus, I was kind of like really into skater, surfer fashion and the whole California vibe when I was younger, and I'm kind of having a resurgence of that, so I'm loving these. Okay, next, my favorite bag of the month is my Tylie Malibu. I don't really know what to call this. Kind of like a tote bag, but you can wear it crossbody. So it just looks like this. Black leather, has a front patch pocket, has a zip pocket in the back, and then the inside's just one big giant tote. Has these little Swarovski kind of crystal studded detailing on the handle. And then on the strap, it also has those same crystal studded detailing. And what's cool about this bag is you can carry it like this on the crook of your arm, and it kind of looks a little bit dressier. And then you can also carry it like this, crossbody. It's hard to show, hopefully you can see this. And then it kind of looks like a little duffel bag on the side, which I really like. Very, very comfortable to wear, and it fits a ton of stuff. This is one of the very first designer bags I ever bought. I bought it at Bloomingdale's the first time I went to New York City. They make great bags, Tylie Malibu. They're not that expensive for their quality, and I think you can actually get this bag on quite a big discount because it's an older style. So if you can find it, I highly recommend it. Okay, next, my favorite shoe of the month, besides my Vans, have to be my Cougar boots. So the moolas, I've been wearing a ton, which are these little heeled suede Cougar boots. They're totally waterproof, and they have like a furry lining. So you guys can see those. These are my favorite winter boots ever, and I bought them on Sears.ca, but I think they're sold out in black right now. But they're awesome. And then I've also been wearing my Cougar pillow boots that were sent to me this year. When they were first sent to me, I liked them. I thought they were a little bit chunky, and I wasn't sure if I would wear them as much as I have, because I've grown to absolutely love them. They're very, very comfortable. They look really cool with skinny jeans and leggings, and I think they add a great sort of True North vibe to any outfit. So I've been wearing these a lot, even though the winter here has been really mild with almost no snow, and I haven't really had to wear them. I have been wearing them quite a bit, and thank you, Cougar, for that. Okay, moving on to my favorite clothing item of the month. It's kind of a random, well, not random, but simple piece, and it's just the American Apparel Tri-Blend V-neck. So this is the gray color, which is the most popular color. I also have it in black. I also have it in navy blue. This is the size small, which is the most fitted. I mean, it is a unisex shirt, so it's not tight or anything, but I like this one if I want more of a fitted look. I also have it in medium and in large. And the large one is great with leggings because it's long. The medium one is great kind of tucked into things or for a more relaxed look. I've just been wearing them so much this month, and there's something that I used to live in a couple years ago. And then this month I just decided, like, why am I not wearing these? They're the softest, most comfortable, easy t-shirts to wear, and I just love them. So if you've never tried these from American Apparel, they're my favorite thing that they make, and they are the best v-neck t-shirts ever. Favorite jewelry of the month is definitely my Pamela talon ring, which I'm wearing today. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's just so cool and really, really a unique piece, and I got a lot of comments on it, and I just love it. So that's my jewelry item of the month. My accessory of the month is my Kansas City full back baseball cap, just because I've been really liking the kind of skater boyish kind of look right now, and I feel like this goes really well with that look, with either like a plaid coat or army coat and this, and then my Vans, or even with my little cougar boots. I just think it's a really cool look, and you can kind of wear it back on your head if you want a more kind of girly look, or you can wear it kind of down and off to the side. But I think it's just a really, really cool piece, and I definitely think baseball caps are a big trend right now, especially for women. So if you haven't worn one in a long time, check them out. And I just love this blue color. It's really, really nice. So definitely be wearing that a lot come spring, summer. Okay, my favorite makeup item of the month. Firstly, I broke out really, really bad in January. I feel like I always do in January for some reason. I don't know if it's like not eating well over Christmas, or, you know, the air is kind of dry and it makes my skin more oily. I don't know what it is, but my foundation routine is kind of super important when those things happen. So my first makeup favorite is my Bourjois 10 Hour Sleep Effect. It's just a really beautiful, very sheer coverage foundation, but it totally evens my skin tone. It helps to disguise sort of post-acne kind of pigment marks, and it also gives you a really glowy, fresh face. I use the color beige. And then for my concealer, I use Time Balm by the Balm. I really love this because it's very easy to blend in, and it matches my foundation and my face color very closely. I use the color medium and just dab it on, and then I finish everything with the Laura Mercier Universal Invisible Loose Powder, which just looks like this. And I just brush that on with a fluffy brush to set everything, because those two products are quite creamy and dewy, and if you don't set them, they do move throughout the day. And then the other fun makeup product I've been loving this month is my Jumbo Crayon 12 Hour Wear by Sephora. It's a waterproof eyeshadow crayon. It looks like this. And this is in the color, the khaki. It's like a bronzy, shimmery green. I am wearing it today. I don't know if you guys can get a close-up on my eye makeup. This camera is terrible, but yeah, that's my favorite piece, and those are $12. They're incredible. They're very similar to the Urban Decay ones, which I love, but are $20 Canadian. So you save $8 and you get very similar product. For skincare of the month, I mentioned that I'd broken out, so I'm going to show you guys what I use on breakouts to help them heal faster, to help them kind of go away. The first thing I use is the Origins Super Spot Remover. This works amazing to dry out any breakouts if you get to them right away. If you get to them when they first kind of appear, you can actually make them disappear with this product. It is really great, and it doesn't dry out your skin too much. Obviously, if you're using it like twice a day, every day, it's going to dry out your skin a bit, but it's not as bad as other products on the market. And then I always like to use a little bit of just natural tea tree oil. This is the Shoppers Drug Mart Life brand, but you can get it anywhere. And I just dab a little bit of this on breakouts. It helps to heal them. It also helps to kind of stop the bacteria from spreading to other parts of your face because it's an antiseptic. My hair product of the month is by Kevin Murphy. I've been so into Kevin Murphy right now, and it's the Young Again Immortelle Infused Treatment Oil. It looks like this. It comes with a pump. It's basically a hair oil. You use it on damp hair though. It is a shine enhancer, it's a heat protectant, and it just makes your hair smooth and softer. I use it every time I wash my hair before I blow dry it, especially in the winter time when I do use a blow dryer more. Normally I don't like to put any heat on my hair, but I do have to in the winter. So this is a great product for protecting you from the heat damage and also giving you really nice, soft, shiny hair. So I've been really liking it, and you can get that at most hair salons. Like hipper hair salons carry a lot of Kevin Murphy. At my salon, it's pretty much all they use. So yeah, I love those products. Finally, my random favorite of the month is my Tommy Girl perfume. This is the perfume that I wore in like 9th and 10th grade. I absolutely loved it. It's a real floral scent, like fresh and floral. It almost has like a little bit of like either jasmine or gardenia or lily. Just a really girly, lovely, fresh scent, and I am obsessed with this. So I made my mom find it for me, track it down at the Tommy Hilfiger outlet, and I've been wearing it every day. I just love it. It's just so many memories. Like, scents have such strong like memory recall, and it just reminds me of that time in my life being like 15, and just great. So I've been loving that perfume. My last fashion item is my wish list item of the month, my number one favorite thing. And so let me just pull that up for you here on the computer. It is a ring from the brand Mania, which is an Australian brand. I've tweeted about it. If you follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is @TNSCindy. You would have seen a picture of it. It is the Wicca ring. It's $290, which is why I don't own it. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's a double smoky quartz stoned ring. Around the smoky quartzes there are like snake heads, and then on the sides they have these sort of Wiccan kind of inspired symbols. There's a moon, there's a little pentagram. I just think it's so gorgeous. There's a bit of a close-up. But oh my gosh, obsessed with this ring. And right now I'm trying to save money for a road trip, but once I've got that money saved, I'm totally splurging on that ring. My favorite TV show of the month is a tie between Skins. The UK version of Skins is back. It's been 3 episodes now, and I absolutely love this cast. It's my favorite since the first cast, so I've been really enjoying it, even though it's been a bit sad so far. My favorite characters are Rich and Minnie. I think Minnie is so gorgeous. She reminds me of like a cross between Michelle and Cassie from season 1 and 2, which they were my 2 favorite characters, so I really like her. I think so. That's my favorite show of the month, as well as The Killing, which I watched all of season 1 earlier in the month when I was sick. I kind of OD'd on The Killing, and obsessed with it. Like, if you like crime shows, you will love it. I think Joel Kinnaman is absolutely an amazing, incredible actor. The fact that he's Swedish and he does such a great little like white boy gangsta on the show, it's just, he's incredible. So love him, love the show, think it's amazing. I know a lot of people hated all the red herrings on the show. They did kind of take it in so many different directions all the time for kind of no reason, because nothing led anywhere. But I don't know, I didn't find it that annoying. I still found the show super entertaining. So I'm excited for season 2, which should be out this spring. And you can see on my screensaver on my computer, it's Joel Kinnaman, because I just love him. He's gorgeous. Okay, moving on to Song of the Month. This was really difficult because I couldn't pick just one. I've been really into a lot of new music. So Lana Del Rey's record, incredible. So I've been loving Born to Die. Blue Jeans is probably my favorite. Summertime Sadness, National Anthem, so many of them, but probably Blue Jeans and Born to Die are my favorite. And I didn't think I would like her because I do not like the song Video Games at all. I just find it really like boring and monotone. But the rest of her record is great, so loving that. I've also been loving Promises by Nero and Cinema by Benassi. They're both remixed by Skrillex, who I think is a genius. I never thought I'd ever listen to dubstep, just like walking down the street, but he makes dubstep sound like incredible. He's really one of the most amazing artists I've ever heard, and totally deserves the Grammy for New Artist. But those 2 songs, remixes, I've been loving. I've also been loving Fun song We Are Young, which is amazing. It's also on like American Idol. It's getting a lot of press. It's a really, really good song. And I've been loving Vans On by T.mills because I just think that song's hilarious, and I love a good white boy hip hop, as well as Senior Skip Day by Mac Miller. So those are my favorite songs of the month. Artists of the month are Skrillex and Lana Del Rey because I think they're both incredible. Movie of the month is Thelma and Louise. I had not seen it probably since it came out, and it was on TV the other day, and I just was hooked into it, and I have to buy it now because I didn't get to see the beginning and I was just blown away. So have to buy that movie on DVD, but absolutely loved it and totally understand now why people said Brad Pitt is the sexiest man in the world, because I thought he was handsome, but I never really liked him. I saw that movie, I get it now. So yes, Thelma and Louise, such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, amazing. Like, I'm going on a huge US road trip this spring. Cross my fingers it goes through and we get to go. But that's just the perfect movie to watch before a road trip. It's a great film. My book of the month, I have a tie between Winter's Bone, all about this girl named Ree Dolly, and she has to find her father because he has a court date, and if he doesn't make it to the court date, she loses her house and the land that she lives on, is basically left with nothing. And she's 16 years old. She has to take care of her mentally unstable mother, her two little brothers, and she basically does everything for the family because her father's totally missing or gone. And it takes place in the Ozarks. It's just such a different culture. These people that live in these hollers, they have basically, they don't follow any laws. They just do whatever they want, and they have a very different way of governing themselves, and she gets into a lot of trouble trying to figure out what happened to her father. There is a lot of drug use in this book and kind of sexual stuff and violence, so I wouldn't recommend it to any young readers, but if you want to read about stuff that's going on in America today that kind of blows your mind because it's so different than like my life, and it's just an amazing, strong woman, you need to read this book. It's very, very good. And it is a film with Jennifer Lawrence that won Best Picture at Sundance, but I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know if that's very good, but the book is amazing, and Dee is such an incredible woman in this book. Her strength and her determination, and yeah, she's a great, great, great character. So love this. And then my other favorite book is Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. She just takes a teen story, typical like love triangle, kind of crazy event story, and just goes so much deeper. What happens with war? What happens to people who participate in war? How it affects different people in different ways? How far will you go to get what you need or get what you want? What are you willing to do for the cause? Is it worth it in the end? Dealing with your conscience and whether or not you can live with yourself after you've done these things. And I feel like Katniss is such a strong character. It's not about Peeta or Gale. It's the fact that she has to be the face of this rebellion, and the pressures that are put on her, and the fact that, you know, everyone's kind of counting on her to lead, and she's a kid. Even though when I first started reading Hunger Games, I wanted the story to go a certain way, maybe not the way that it ended up. I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't read it, but I feel like how it ended was how it should have ended. It felt very much like fate played its course, and where Katniss ends up is where she should be. It's not by all means a perfect ending or like a storybook ending. It's very realistic, but I feel like it feels very right how it ends, and everything that kind of happens is stuff that was meant to happen from the very beginning. So I don't know, if you guys have read it, maybe you feel the same way or you don't feel the same way, maybe leave it in the comments below without any spoilers, but I love this series. By far the best teen series I've ever read. And I'm going to finish off my favorites this month with my favorite YouTuber and my favorite blog. So my favorite YouTuber is Joey Graceffa, obviously, because he inspired this video, and I think he's so funny. There's his YouTube channel. Joey, you're hilarious, and I think you're an absolute sweetheart, and I love your videos. So, yes, love his channel. And then my favorite blogger of the month is, I believe her name is pronounced Jane, but it could be Janie, from Stop It Right Now, and she has the most incredible blog. And there is a picture of Jane, if you guys can see that. She has an incredible blog. She has amazing style. She does great editing on her blog. you need to check it out. It's stopitrightnow.blogspot.com. So that's the last of my favorites, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please leave comments below with any more categories you might like to see or feedback, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!